peeps? It's your boy, Church Boy, back again with another video just for you. Yo, how y'all been? Hopefully you guys are doing well out there. I really do hope and pray you guys are doing well. Also, I want to thank you for interacting with me. You know, thanks for interacting with me, man. It really makes me feel good, man. Thanks a lot. The last song I listened to was La Via Strangiato, and I love the experience. I love the song. I love the instrumentation, you know, and I was immersed in the song, but I had one complaint. You know, I had one complaint, and it was that Geddy Lee had like a half a second solo, and I was just like, and it happened twice in the song. Where I was just like, oh, here we go, you know, and he didn't solo out, and I voiced my complaint, even though like I say again, I love the song, but I voiced my complaint, and you guys responded. You responded, and you recommended that I listen to the same band, Rush, but you guys recommended that I listen to Leave That Thing Alone, and you guys said that Geddy Lee like really outdoes himself on that track, you know. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna check it out. And another thing I want to mention before I check it out, some of you guys are recommending the live version, and other people are recommending the studio versions of songs, and it's just like, which one is better? Like, I want to make sure I experience the music the way you guys want me to experience it, you know. So should I listen to the live versions of these songs, or should I listen to the studio versions? Let me know. But without further ado, here's Rush performing Leave That Thing Alone. Let's do this. They're in the key of A. They're in A. I like that offbeat. I'm loving that riff. That riff is fire. It's a major riff, but it has a minor feel to it too. I see he's playing a Fender this time. Yeah, that I might butcher it, but I was looking at my bass like, yo, that's a nice riff. Man, it's they're in A. I like that. I like your riff. The riff is very nice. It's very nice. Of course, I'm butchering it. Yeah, that's fire. That's fire. I'm feeling that. And what the drummer did, a couple seconds ago with that off note, very attractive. I like that. I love when a drummer knows how to get back home on time, and even if they skip a beat or two, you know, just because it's just part of their trick, they still make it feel good. I'm feeling that. Okay. Why is there a guy passing out chickens? What is that? those squeezable chicken things. That was dope. I love that riff. I want to take it back. I do. I want to take that riff back because I was immersed. I was really like I was hypnotized. I wanted that riff to continue on, man. That was fire. That was fire. All right, now I know this guy is cutting the lead. I know he's but what Geddy Lee is doing during his solo, like during this person's solo here, oof. Oh man, he is running. He's running that bass. He is running it. Absolutely running the bass. Hold on, I gotta pause it because I just okay, maybe I'm dating myself. But this is dope. And you know what it just briefly reminds me of? You guys ever played like Nintendo, and they had like the music going, this I forgot, was it Double Dragon or something like that had this style of music? It takes me back to like when I was playing Double Dragon. I think it was Double Dragon as a kid, man. But of course, when you listen to it back then, it was so low grade. Like the sound quality was low grade and it was robotic and it just wasn't good. This is that times a million, and it's really, the music is invigorating. It makes me want to go out and do something. It's very energetic music, and I'm feeling that. I'm feeling this riff in particular too. This is hot. Timing, absolute timing, absolute. They have a kinship. They gotta share the same blood type. These guys are related, like, cause that timing is perfect, absolutely perfect. I'm feeling the timing. Neil Peart is he's a beast. This band is a beast. They're in sync. They are one sound, and I'm feeling it. And also, I've been peeping out Geddy Lee's fingering style. It's almost as if he is not resting his wrist or his thumb on the pickup as he's playing. And that playing style, I know a couple bass players who play that style, and it's very weird. It's weird to me because usually when I'm fingering, I rest my thumb on the pickup and I'm just fingering that way. But it's odd to see him have his wrist out and like, well, it's not like out, but like his hand is not, it seems as if it's not touching the bass and he's just like fingering from the air. It's weird. It's weird. Usually bass players will rest their arm or their wrist on somewhere on the guitar, but he doesn't do that. And I like that playing style. Okay. 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 All right. I like that. I like that. That right there, fire. Absolute fire. I'm feeling that. That right there, that's music. That's feel. That is providing an atmosphere for the listener to rock out. That those riffs that they haven't had in that song. Of course, I tried to play one and butchered it. But man, those riffs in that song, absolutely amazing. Once again, I'm impressed with the musicianship of this band. They are one. They are absolutely one. And really, as common as music is, it's still somewhat rare to find a band who's providing a great sound and that is immersive for the listener at the same time. You know, because a lot of great musicians just want to riff out. You know, like I know so many great musicians. The thing is, a great musician wants to impress. Sometimes they want to impress other musicians. You know, so sometimes you'll get a musician who's a little overzealous. You know, on their instrument. And this band isn't that. They know what to play, when to play it, and they provide a good listening atmosphere. This reminds me of my brother. Like the song, and I want to get back to the song in a second here, but this reminds me of my brother. I was just learning bass. I was learning how to play bass, and I was excited to play with my brother. My brother was a phenomenal keyboard player, organist. He was just good with the keys. He was one of the best I've ever heard in my entire life. And I'm not saying that. I'm not just saying that because he's my brother. My opinion is not biased. He was the best. I was so excited to play a couple songs with him at church because he didn't really play for our church. He ventured off and played for other churches and, you know, was getting paid there and all that stuff. So he left our church, you know. But when he would come back, you know, when he would come back and play with us sometimes, man, it was always a pleasure to play, you know, to share a sound with my brother. And he went a long time without coming back, you know, before. And he was playing at other churches, all that stuff. And when he came back, I was ready for him. You know, I thought I was ready. And I was playing. I had learned a lot, you know, throughout those couple months where he didn't show up to church. I learned a lot. And we were playing a song, me and my brother and I. And I wanted to show him everything that I had learned over the past couple months. So I'm doing all types of runs. I'm doing all types of fills and licks, you know, and my brother was he was very political in his approach. You know, he said, he leaned over while he was playing and he said, "Hey, bro." And he just playing. He said, "That sounds real good. But can you play the song though?" You know? And he was telling me the music that we're playing, it doesn't need all those licks and fills and runs. All it needed was the song. Play the song. Do a lick every now and again. There's not an audience of musicians out there. You know, they're listeners and they want to enjoy the music. That's what he was teaching me. I didn't understand, you know, and it hurt my feelings at the time. I was hurt. I kept playing, but I was hurt. Like, dang, my brother, man. I wanted to show him these tricks I learned, and now he's teaching me a lesson. And I want to show you how powerful music is. Within that same service, he taught me 2 lessons. He taught me to stay in my lane, play the song, make it sound beautiful first. Do a lick every now and again. Do a run every now and again. You know, he taught me that, but he also taught me like the real power of music. And this may sound weird to you guys. This may sound weird, but I got to say it anyway. He was playing music, my brother. And he leaned over to me again in that same service. He leans over and says, "Hey, man, I'm about to make everybody cry." And I looked at him. I had this incredulous look on my face, like, huh? You know? And he started playing this song. And every turnaround of the song, every time he played it again, every time he played that riff, he would switch it up ever so slightly, add a chord here and there, add a note here and there, hitting those ugly, nasty chords. And he provided such an atmosphere for the church. And I started to notice, like, you know, a couple ladies crying, like, oh, Sister Joe was crying, you know? And then I see somebody else, you know, a dude over there trying to, you know, wiping his tear. And I saw a lot of people just crying. And what he did, I didn't understand, but what he did in that moment was provided an atmosphere. He showed me how powerful music was. My brother was one of those people who would play until he cried, you know? Like he would just, he was one with the keyboard or the organ. He would sit there, play, and just cry. He was emotionally attached to his craft. He was one with his instrument. I just wanted to tell you guys that. This band makes me think of that. It makes me think of my brother, you know, like how they're one with their instrument. They demand providing an atmosphere for the listener, like me. They care about the beauty of music. And this band, this song makes me think of that. As invigorating as this song made me, like it's just, you know, it makes me think of how much they love and care for their craft. They love their music. And I'm definitely feeling this band, man. I'm feeling this band, man. I am, man. And the song, like I said, it did take me back to the 80s. You know, playing video games. And it just sounded like one of those riffs that it just made you want to play the game. You know, it's just like, oh man, it makes you want to beat. It made you want to like beat the game and conquer the game. Like the music was giving you confidence. You know, but yeah. I say again, I'm feeling this band, and I love that the music itself, and there were no words in this song, but I love how the music itself like took me somewhere mentally. That's how you know a song is powerful or the music is powerful. It takes you somewhere, and that's what they just provided for me today. They provided a few memories for me, and man, I can't say enough as to how much I'm feeling this band, man. But let me know what y'all think. Let me know what y'all think, man. But don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. But above anything else, love each other, take care of each other. Peace. God bless.